Tired of those disruptive nighttime bathroom trips? You're not alone, and you might be surprised at how your dinner choices can help. Discover the foods that can keep you comfortably asleep till morning in our latest video, designed to bring ease and better rest into your nights. Top 5 Best Dinner Foods to Avoid Nighttime Bathroom Trips. Number 1. Leafy greens and non-acidic vegetables. Incorporating low-acid, high-water content vegetables into your evening meal can be a real game changer for reducing nighttime urination. So think of vibrant spinach, nutrient-dense kale, and refreshing cucumbers as your allies. You see, these vegetables are gentle on your system. They provide essential nutrients without causing the irritation that can lead to frequent bathroom visits. Their natural composition makes them an excellent choice for a bladder-friendly dinner. Now, these types of vegetables are particularly beneficial because they help maintain your body's hydration levels effectively. Unlike diuretics that can increase urine output, the water in these greens and non-acidic options is released more slowly and steadily. This means you stay hydrated throughout the evening without overwhelming your bladder, which is a key factor in minimizing sleep interruptions. For individuals managing diabetes or prediabetes, the high fiber content in leafy greens offers an added advantage. Fiber helps to slow down digestion and promote stable blood sugar levels. And as you might know, fluctuating blood sugar can sometimes contribute to increased thirst and urination. So keeping glucose levels in check is an important aspect of managing nocturia. Furthermore, these vegetables are generally low in sodium. A diet high in sodium can lead to increased thirst and fluid retention, subsequently causing your body to produce more urine, particularly at night as it works to excrete the excess salt. So by choosing options like steamed kale or a fresh cucumber salad, you support overall fluid balance and reduce the likelihood of your bladder signaling an urgent need to empty during sleeping hours. Number 2. Whole grains and complex carbohydrates. All right, moving on to our second point. Choosing whole grains and complex carbohydrates for your dinner can play a significant role in stabilizing blood sugar levels. This is crucial for those with diabetes, and in turn, helps reduce nighttime urination. So you'll want to opt for nourishing options like brown rice, quinoa, or perhaps a small portion of oats. These foods release glucose slowly, which prevents those sharp blood sugar spikes that can trigger increased thirst and urine production. The real benefit here lies in how complex carbohydrates affect insulin and fluid regulation. You see, refined carbohydrates can cause rapid blood sugar increases. This prompts insulin surges that may influence how your kidneys manage fluid, potentially leading to more urination. Whole grains, on the other hand, with their fiber, moderate this process, ensuring a balanced insulin response and better overnight fluid control. Moreover, these grains often contain magnesium. This is a mineral that aids muscle relaxation, including the bladder's detrusor muscle. When your bladder muscle is relaxed, it's less prone to those unnecessary contractions, which reduces urination urgency and frequency. So, a sensible portion of whole grains at dinner can thus promote a peaceful night by supporting both metabolic stability and bladder function. By ensuring your evening meal supports consistent energy without sudden peaks, you're much less likely to wake up due to internal imbalances. This makes whole grains a really smart choice for managing blood sugar and fostering the deep, restorative sleep that's often disturbed by frequent bathroom visits, ultimately enhancing overall well-being for those monitoring their glucose. Number 3, bananas and non-citrus fruits. Next up, let's talk about fruits. When considering fruits for your evening meal, focusing on bladder-friendly options like bananas, apples, and grapes can make a significant difference in preventing nighttime bathroom visits. Bananas, in particular, are an excellent choice. They're rich in potassium, which plays a role in maintaining healthy fluid balance and nerve function, including the nerves that control the bladder. Apples and grapes are also quite gentle on the bladder. Unlike acidic fruits, these options provide natural sweetness and valuable nutrients without the risk of irritating the bladder lining. And bladder irritation, as you can imagine, can lead to increased sensitivity and a more frequent urge to urinate, something you definitely want to avoid, especially before bedtime. It's particularly important to steer clear of citrus fruits and juices in the evening. Think about oranges, grapefruits, lemons, and limes. While they're healthy, they are highly acidic. This acidity can aggravate the bladder for many individuals, triggering symptoms of overactive bladder and contributing to nocturia. For those managing diabetes, avoiding unnecessary bladder stimulants is really key to better sleep and comfort. So by choosing non-citrus fruits, you're not only protecting your bladder, but also making a choice that aligns well with diabetic dietary principles. These fruits typically have a moderate glycemic impact when consumed in appropriate portions and provide beneficial fiber. Enjoying a banana or a handful of grapes can be a satisfying and smart way to round off your dinner without risking sleep disruption from an overactive bladder. Number 4, lean protein sources. Our fourth recommendation involves lean protein. Incorporating lean protein sources into your dinner is a smart strategy for staying nourished without aggravating your bladder overnight. You might consider options like grilled chicken breast, baked turkey, steamed tofu, or a piece of fish such as salmon or cod. These proteins are generally easy to digest and provide sustained satiety, which can help prevent late-night snacking that might include bladder irritants. These lean choices provide essential amino acids for muscle repair and overall health, and importantly, they don't typically contribute to bladder irritation. This is a crucial distinction from certain other protein sources. For instance, heavily processed meats like sausages or deli meats and very spicy meat preparations can contain additives, high sodium levels, or irritants that may increase bladder activity and nighttime urination frequency. For individuals with diabetes, lean protein is also beneficial for blood sugar management. Protein has a minimal impact on blood glucose levels and can actually help moderate the absorption of carbohydrates when eaten as part of a mixed meal. This contributes to more stable blood sugar overnight, reducing one potential trigger for nocturia. So, by choosing wisely, you ensure your body receives the nourishment it needs for the night without the unwelcome side effect of bladder discomfort. A dinner centered around a well-prepared lean protein source supports both your nutritional goals and your quest for uninterrupted sleep, allowing you to wake up feeling refreshed and well-managed. Number 5, healthy fats and magnesium-rich foods. And finally, for our fifth point, let's consider healthy fats and magnesium-rich foods. Adding these to your evening meal offers some surprising benefits for bladder health and nighttime tranquility. You could incorporate sources like avocado, extra virgin olive oil, or pumpkin seeds. These foods provide nutritional advantages that support a calmer bladder, contributing to more restful sleep. Magnesium, which is abundant in pumpkin seeds, almonds, and spinach, is vital for muscle function, including the bladder's detrusor muscle. Having sufficient magnesium helps this muscle relax, potentially reducing urgency and the frequency of nighttime bathroom trips. This mineral is truly a quiet hero for achieving uninterrupted nights. Healthy fats from avocado and olive oil contribute to overall well-being and an anti-inflammatory diet. While they might not directly impact urine production, reducing bodily inflammation can certainly support your urinary system health. These fats also aid in nutrient absorption, which enhances your meal's benefits. Choosing these nutrient-dense additions supports bladder comfort, cardiovascular health, and blood sugar regulation, all of which are key for diabetes management. A balanced dinner that includes these elements thus fosters a restful night, free from disruptive urgency and promoting overall health. What foods and drinks to avoid at dinner time? Now that we've covered what to eat, it's equally important to know which foods and drinks to limit or avoid in the evening to ensure your dinner supports a peaceful night. Caffeine is a well-known diuretic and bladder stimulant. It's found in coffee, tea, chocolate, and some sodas, so it's really best to steer clear of these several hours before bedtime. Alcoholic beverages also act as diuretics, meaning they increase urine production, and they can irritate the bladder lining. Even a single glass of wine or beer in the evening can be enough to disrupt your sleep with extra bathroom visits. You might want to consider reserving these for earlier in the day, if you have them at all. Carbonated drinks, whether they're sugary or diet, can also lead to bladder irritation and increased urgency. This is due to their fizziness and often acidic nature. And finally, highly acidic foods such as tomatoes, tomato-based sauces, and citrus fruits, as we mentioned earlier, should be minimized at dinner to prevent triggering bladder sensitivity and discomfort. Hydration timing. When to stop drinking fluids. Let's talk about hydration timing, because managing your fluid intake, especially when you drink, is a cornerstone of reducing nighttime urination. While staying hydrated is crucial for health, particularly when managing diabetes, the timing of your fluid intake matters significantly. A good approach is to aim to drink most of your water and other fluids earlier in the day, and then taper off your intake as evening approaches. A general guideline to follow is to significantly limit or stop drinking fluids about 2 to 3 hours before you plan to go to bed. This allows your kidneys time to process the liquids and your bladder to empty before you sleep, which minimizes the chances of being woken by a full bladder during the night. Other lifestyle strategies for reducing nighttime bathroom trips. Beyond just your diet, there are other lifestyle adjustments that can help diminish nighttime bathroom visits. For instance, elevating your legs for about an hour before bed can help your body process fluid that might have accumulated in your lower extremities. This allows for excretion before you go to sleep, and this simple step can actually make a noticeable difference. Managing your sodium intake is also key, as excess salt increases thirst and fluid retention. Regular physical exercise is another great strategy. It improves circulation and metabolic health, which positively influences fluid balance and can potentially reduce those nighttime urges. And importantly, addressing any underlying conditions like sleep apnea or poorly managed diabetes is crucial. It's always a good idea to consult your healthcare provider to identify and manage these factors that might be contributing to nocturia, which will ultimately lead to better sleep. So, for a quick guide, here's a rundown of what to choose or avoid at dinner to lessen nighttime urination. The best choices include leafy greens like spinach and non-acidic vegetables such as cucumbers. Also, think about whole grains like brown rice, non-citrus fruits such as bananas, lean proteins like chicken, healthy fats from avocado, and magnesium-rich pumpkin seeds. These foods support stable blood sugar and help keep your bladder calm. Conversely, you'll want to limit or avoid caffeinated drinks, alcohol, and carbonated beverages in the evening. It's also wise to minimize acidic foods like citrus fruits and tomatoes, spicy dishes, processed meats, and high-salt foods. All of these can irritate the bladder or increase urine output, disrupting your sleep. This is especially important to avoid for those who are managing diabetes. In conclusion, Making thoughtful dinner choices and practicing smart fluid timing can significantly reduce those disruptive nighttime bathroom trips. This can lead to much better sleep and improved bladder health. By incorporating these dietary strategies, especially if you're managing diabetes, you can take proactive steps towards more restful nights and an enhanced sense of overall well-being. Did you find this information helpful for managing nighttime awakenings? If so, please feel free to share this article with friends or family who might also benefit. We also invite you to comment below with your own experiences or any questions you might have. And don't forget to subscribe for more science-backed health insights to support your wellness journey.